MEI Statistics Minor, Bivariate Data 2, Correlation Coefficients, 2.7, Comparison of Tests. So a question we should ask ourselves is, should I do a test? If a scatter diagram shows no evidence of any monotonic relationship between the two variables, then it's not appropriate to carry out a test using either Pearson's or Spearman's coefficient. Remember that a monotonic relationship means as one increases, the other increases or decreases. So here, should we do a test? Yes, I think so. There's a curved relationship showing itself that certainly indicates that as one variable goes up, so does the other, although it is not a linear relationship. Here, possibly, but I'd say probably not. I think the relationship is too weak. You would probably say that there's more tendency on this central line, but it is a very weak relationship. This one, certainly not. The relationship is not monotonic. It rises and falls. And this one, I'd say no in its current form, but if we only consider the main sequence stars, then I think yes. So we have to think about a lot of factors when we're deciding whether to do Pearson or Spearman. So first of all, if we are testing for correlation specifically, we cannot test using Spearman's coefficient, as this only tests for association. Remember that correlation is specifically a linear relationship. If any of these following assumptions are not met, we cannot test using Pearson's product moment correlation coefficient. So the data needs to be random on random, approximately bivariate normal distribution, not nonlinear data, and no outliers. Whereas a test using Spearman's coefficient requires no such assumptions. Now there's an issue with Spearman because when we rank data, we lose information, which could affect the outcome of a test. So if we can use Pearson's product moment correlation coefficient, we should. So, Pearson or Spearman here. This first one has too many outliers to use Pearson's. So we'd either have to use Spearman, or we'd have to come up with a very good reason for why we could eliminate those outliers, such as a data recording error. This second one, it's not linear enough for a Pearson relationship. It's got too much of a curve and it doesn't fit neatly in a nice ellipse. So we would do Spearman. This one, the relationship isn't linear. As I've said before, there's a curve to it, and it's also not elliptical. So we would use Spearman. The fourth one has a lovely elliptical shape, no clear outliers, so we would use Pearson. And that's the final video on Bivariate Data 2, Correlation Coefficients.